Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Gestural Drawing. My name is Eric, and today we're going to be talking about drawing a fairly complex object in only 5 minutes. We are going to be using charcoal for this practice, and we are going to be trying to keep our hand moving as quickly as possible throughout the composition. We are going to be only drawing one object for these 5 minutes, so don't get too complicated with a still life or anything like that, just a singular object. I am going to try and stay true to this 5-minute sketch here, give you guys a 5-minute video, and I ask you to try and do the same thing for your assignment, to really try and stay true to those time allotments. That being said, as I'm working with charcoal, I'm going to be trying to use the broad side of the medium, using the larger section, and I'm going to be attempting to start about at the 1-minute mark. That way I can sort of stay consistent in that 5-minute drawing. So here we go. The first section I'm looking at are these eye sockets. Then the nose is breaking down. Mouth structure somewhere in there. A little bit of a textural element there on my page. You can actually see the line developing there, an unwanted line, but that's okay. We're not going for perfection in these. We're just trying to knock out quick drawings to once again strengthen that hand-eye coordination. So you notice I'm using the broad side of the medium here to fill larger space faster. Got the eye sockets sort of developed there. A little bit of a deeper value coming up. Goes down. For me, the left side of the skull, a little bit darker than the right side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very light space here. And I'm going to try and soften it out here all the way through. You can soften out very quickly with your finger to develop some value structure. It does push stuff a little bit darker. And I really don't want you using any eraser or anything on this for these 5 minutes. I want you to just continually be moving, trying to fix spaces as you go, just with your medium rather than an eraser. 5 minutes doesn't really give you enough time to work back into space as you're developing. All right, so let's see how we're looking. Pretty good. Space gets pushed under. So really most of the structure here has been completed before my 5 minutes. I'm not really trying to push detail too heavily here, but as I move through, I will try and get some of this space more rendered, like the teeth that are sort of resolving themselves, sort of coming up. So again, I'm not looking for perfection, especially in a 5-minute drawing. You don't have time for that. But if you can get the illusion of detail, soften those darker areas out, you may be surprised how quickly the drawing starts to come to life and things start to look fairly accurate. Now, one thing is you should try your best not to just put one deep outline all the way around. Notice without an outline on the top, it breathes a little bit better. If I came in and I put one really deep outline, it would work less successfully. But the goal is that when you continue to work into this, you will notice small things to improve, and you should be continually adding small improvements without overcommitting in one area too much or slowing down too slow in one space, as 5 minutes will move fairly quickly.